Time is of the essence, as 2025 is just around the corner. But hopefully, today will get you one step closer to understanding DORA. Now let's talk about DORA's key area number 2, incident management. Any given day, hundreds of ICT-related incidents are taking place in the EU. Different incidents affecting different kinds of entities in different countries. But can you imagine if all of those incidents were reported in real time to the same authorities following the same standards and procedures? And if all that learning could then go back to those entities for monitoring and prevention? That would mean a massive step forward for cybersecurity and global cyber resilience. And well, that is exactly what DORA aims to set the foundations for. A new information security ecosystem based on collaboration and enforceable by law. On incident management, DORA's requirements are quite straightforward, yet ambitious, introducing its own incident management process, classification of incidents and reporting duties. Let's see what DORA's incident management process looks like. It all starts with incident detection and all of the related processes that should be in place for that to happen. Once detected, enter the management and handling phase, which, as we already covered, includes the team and processes accountable for incident response within the organization. Next steps would be identifying the root cause of the incident and the respective follow-up procedures. Then, all the previous phases need to be properly reported to management, as it's crucial that they are able to understand the business implications of the incident and evaluate the risks involved. Finally, this reporting goes into a consistent and integrated monitoring by the EU authorities, ensuring this is not just a separate linear process, but a cycle feeding back into every organization's detection capability. For this whole process to be effective, DORA also introduces a classification of incidents according to different criteria, such as criticality of the systems affected, number of users or counterparts affected, data loss, reputational impact, duration and service downtime, geographical spread, and economic impact. This may seem obvious, but on a collaborative initiative of this caliber, defining a unified language and set of criteria becomes paramount to be able to prioritize goals and join efforts. And lastly, but not least, given it is probably the most challenging requirement in this area, comes incident reporting. Remember at the beginning we said, imagine all those incidents reported in real time. Well, DORA will set the bar high on this matter, as major ICT incidents shall be reported with an initial notification by end of play, followed by a number of intermediate reports with significant updates, normally within 1 week. And lastly, a complete final report once the root cause has been identified, in no later than 1 month. All of this will be reported to the authorities with standardized templates that are currently being developed for harmonization. As for the entity's customers and service users, whenever major ICT incidents might have any impact for them, they will also have to be informed by organizations. Again, all this makes sense when we step back and see the whole picture. Thousands of different organizations from different countries working together for one safer digital ecosystem. Stay tuned for our next videos on each of DORA's key areas.